Beautiful day to be out here in the woods exploring. Hello everybody. Welcome to Off the Beaten Path. I'm Florida Trailblazer. Really nice to be with you here in nature. And today I wanted to briefly discuss some of the important things I feel that you should take with you on your hikes and adventures into the woods. No matter if you're hiking, just taking a casual walk, or a bike ride into the wilderness, one of the main things you should always carry with you is plenty of water to keep hydrated. So many times I'll see people out hiking, they won't have anything with them, not even a bottle of water or a map. And you never know what can happen in these places, how easy you can get turned around despite how far you may be going, even if it's a short distance. Better to be prepared than not be prepared. For example, I was out hiking recently and ran into a gentleman exploring in the forest, and as we crossed paths, first thing he asked me was, "Is this the way back to the parking lot?" I said, "No, you're actually going the opposite way." Now, he seemed very dehydrated, disoriented, a little dizzy. Asked if he needed some water, if he was okay, and he insisted he was alright, but I could tell he wasn't. And so I gave him some water and actually walked with him back to the trailhead, make sure he got back safely. And it turned out to be a great adventure. We had a great conversation, really nice to meet him. It got me thinking of how important it is to be prepared out here in the wilderness. Now, he told me he was just going in for a short walk, wasn't planning on going that far, but since he didn't have a map, he ended up getting turned around and wasn't sure which way to go to get back, and didn't have anything to keep hydrated. So really glad that our paths crossed that day. Now, in my pack here on today's day hike, I brought plenty of fluids, and maybe not even enough, who knows, because it's going to get very hot today, but try to bring as much as I can. And if at any point I start to run low on fluids, then I'll make the smart choice to turn back, because there have been many times I personally have run out of water out here deep in the woods and was really thirsty and had to find my way back. Heat stroke and heat exhaustion can happen very quickly. So today I'm carrying two 16-ounce bottles of water, a 50-ounce bottle of Powerade, and another 50-ounce bottle of water as well. Some oranges and some protein snacks. So besides keeping hydrated with water, it's a good idea to bring something with sugar, some electrolytes in it, and some fruit. Gives you a little boost of energy when you're out here. You start to feel tired. The sun can drain you, that's for sure. And as I mentioned before, always have a map with you. I have a map here of the Florida Trail where I'm hiking today. And if you don't have a paper map to take with you, you can find plenty of them online before you head out into the places you're going to go. Study these maps, have an idea where you're going. You can track your hikes on your GPS, various apps on your phone, so keep track of where you're going. That's important as well, so you don't get turned around. And just carry a good old-fashioned compass. And always let people know where you're going to be, especially if you're going to be hiking alone. Made it to this area where the trail intersects with this forest road. Continues on that direction. Such a beautiful place, deep out here in the woods. Have a little bit of a dilemma though. I GPS and phone are running low on battery. Although I have backup chargers for these situations, one of them isn't working. It must have gotten wet at some point. And my other chargers I've used already, so I have no way of charging my GPS and phone. And I was tracking my hike, where I came from and where I'm going to. Still have a ways to go, actually. I feel confident enough, because I know this area, to continue on. I even have a map. Although, being out here deep in the woods without any form of communication is a little daunting, so it's best to make a smart decision in these situations and follow the way back to where you came from. And good thing I've been keeping track of where I've been exploring. So I'll have to continue this part of the adventure another time. Make sure to be better prepared. That's for sure. Who knows?